How's it feel to be going into the season with a chance to be the Friday night guy?
It's exciting. I mean, I've learned from guys like Goose, and just like coming in as a freshman, knowing what the attitude is to take through a weekend. It's pretty exciting to see what will happen this year. So I'm excited.
After everything that happened, you get to go to the All-Star game, spend time with your brother. Talk about that entire experience, and can it help you at all this season?
Definitely, it can. It definitely helps me because I've found a whole new appreciation for what I've been blessed with, and just like being able to see guys at the top level and what I want to be able to accomplish, and kind of share that with my brother. We kind of pushed each other even more so this summer, and it was something that was just a blessing. I mean, it was something that honestly I wouldn't trade for anything because it taught me so much about what I needed to be able to do to get myself to where I need to be.
Do you have any physical differences at this point, or is everything 100% in the past?
Everything's 100%. I mean, it was tough getting through conditioning and stuff like that at first. I mean, I still have little problems longer running, but I mean, everything else is good. I mean, stamina's really good on the mound. Lifting strength-wise, I'm really good. So everything's pretty much the same.
How's the whole process of getting used to a new coach going now?
Oh, it's been great. It's been a great transition. I mean, Coach Lee, Coach Starbuck, I mean, and Coach C have been great. I mean, they've all pushed us to become better players, become better men, and I think it's been a real blessing to see what's going to be able to goes on this season.
Are things run drastically differently here than they were in the past? Or is it subtle?
I mean, it's just subtle things. Like I said, I mean, Jack Leggett had a different way of running things, and it was his way of doing it, and it was a good way. But now we got to be able to make adjustments, and I think we really have, and it's been able to push us to a new level as a team. And I think I'm really excited for what goes on.
Does Coach C have a planned pitch count for you or the other guys in February?
Just be able to throw as much as we can, healthy wise, and he doesn't want to push us to the point of where we're endangering ourselves or our arms. And I mean, we've been working on it, and we've been pushing ourselves to be able to get our arms in shape, and I think we're all pretty ready, but he won't push us to the point where we're going to injure ourselves.
Specifically, what's been the difference from Pep to him?
I mean, honestly, they're both great coaches. I mean, they both had there's just simple things for different coaches. I mean, it's not a big difference. They just have different ways of teaching the same things. So it's been a good transition.
Any pitches you've been working particularly hard on in the offseason or added to your arsenal?
Changeup. I've been really working hard on the changeup because I knew that I needed a really solid third pitch or fourth pitch to be able to go to. And I knew that if I developed a changeup, I could have a really out pitch for a lefty or even for a righty if I needed it. So that was probably the most effective pitch this fall as well. So.
With no weekend rotation guys back, have you kind of taken on the leadership role of the pitching staff?
Honestly, we have all been taking a leadership role, whether it be Pat Krall, Charlie Barnes, we've just been able to spread the love, really. And I mean, we've all pushed each other as hard as we can. And I've started on the weekend, so I mean, at least having some of the experience, I can at least help some of the guys. And I've been just trying to push everyone to where we can all be a better staff, and just like everybody else has pushed me. And it's been, like I said, it's been a really effective off season.
Does it put more pressure on you that you are one of the guys that has experience when a lot of other guys don't?
No, I mean, like I said, I'm confident in any pitcher that steps on the mound this fall or this spring because of what I saw in the fall. And we've all worked. We've all seen how hard they've worked, and that's something that I'm really excited for, is because all the work that they put in to be able to showcase it in the spring.
This team picked fifth, not in the ACC, but in your own division. Do guys pay attention to that? Does it drive a little bit?
We like to admit that it does. Like, we don't notice it, but of course we do. And the thing is that we like to be the underdogs. We like people to not pay attention to us because, if you're not paying attention to us when we finally get to play you, then we're going to come up and sneak up on you. And that's something that we're really excited about. And I know that everybody thinks we're going to be fifth, and I mean, it's just a number. So by the end of the season, it can change drastically. Just look at the college football playoffs. So, like, we had teams that weren't even in the numbers, and they were in there in the playoffs. And so we're excited to get it going and just see how the chips fall where they may.
What have you seen from Higginbotham and Crawford?
Higgy was a little bit slow to get back because he dealt with an injury, but he's back into the fall. He looked great. Crawford has really surprised us. Really great arm, really young talent. I think when he really matures, he's going to be a really, really key role for us on the pitching staff.
You think back to this time a year ago and all the different perspective changes that you had for various reasons. Do you look at this day maybe differently than you have in the past?
in my personal opinion, I look at it differently just for what happened this summer. But I know that other guys have seen it to where it's like, this is for seniors, this is the last year. And we've been, for the past 2 classes, we haven't been able to go to Omaha. And that's something that we're not accepting. We're not accepting failure this year. We've worked as hard as we've ever worked, and whether it be conditioning, the weight room, or just pitching and hitting, and our offense and defense behind us has been unbelievable this fall. I'm really excited to see what that. And so we're not settling for anything less than Omaha.
Coach Lee talked about defense being a key this year. Do you feel comfortable about the guys behind you?
Oh,
right
100%. The guys have worked incredibly hard, and just seeing the differences, whether it be when they take ground balls or get fly balls in the outfield, they've been communicating extremely well. They've been ready to go. They've been making plays that are seemingly impossible, really, and just been making those plays, just really building the confidence for the pitchers. And I'm really excited to see how that goes in the spring.